action na gusto mo talagang panuurin ng hindi lang isang beses, kundi multiple times. Again, this rivalry game is gonna happen again soon.
Yeah.
And kung sino man ang mananalo dito, syempre mas hungry yan magiging approach nila para dun sa susunod na magiging matchup nila in the future. And that's the courtesy of the new format.
That's right. Only 13 games in the elimination round. Pero hanggang dulo, may chance pa po ang lahat ng teams natin because number 4 and number 5 per group will be involved in a play-in. And we begin the second half here. Good to have you with us in the coverage. GTV, Heart of Asia, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH. Martin Javier with Prince Rivero. Later on, we'll hear stories from our dugout mula kay Fatima Reyes. But let's proceed first with the third quarter here. Prince, okay, Letran finding themselves behind again. They can't sustain, you know, the start that they had in that second quarter. What do you expect them to do here?
I think they have to be more mindful of being aggressive dun sa defense nila. It's okay to be aggressive to the point na dapat hindi ka makakuha ng foul. And I think foul will play a huge part para dito sa Letran kasi yun yung nagbabalik ng buhay para sa San Beda.
You mentioned that because in the first two quarters, pareho. Maagang na penalty ang Letran as Buensalida scores on the reverse. So Letran gets the first basket of the second half. Jimmy Reyes getting another start here. Hasn't been as productive as his first game, only 4 points, but he's been effective. Kuldora fades away, off to the right. Follow-up mula dito kay Joe Celso. Ito ulit, offensive rebounding. Becoming a factor for San Beda.
Yan yung mga pumupuna dun sa mga maliliit na mistakes na meron itong San Beda. No? And kailangan ma-address na yan ng Letran as early as now if they want to be in this game.
11 offensive rebounds for San Beda. 4 doon ang galing kay Joe Celso. Manalili stops on the time, turns around, and scores.
Alam mo, napaka-consistent nito si Manalili. Ever since our first half up to now, siya yung pinagkukunan ng puntos nitong Letran pag nangangailangan sila.
2 minutes going by here in the third. Let's use this opportunity to go courtside. Ito yung hatid sa ating kwento mula sa dugout ni Fatima Reyes. Fatima.
Martin and Prince, just like your school color, Coach Yuri Escueta wants more fire from the Red Lions, but this doesn't mean to keep on fouling. During the halftime huddle, Coach Yuri pointed out something that they are proud of having, and that is discipline. Kaya naman huwag daw sila magpadala sa bagay na hindi nila kontrolado at mag-focus sa sarili nila, and that will start by simply moving their feet. Aminado sila na mabagal ang laro, kaya naman higit sa disiplina ang sigaw ni Coach Yuri ay magsiyaga. Now let's witness how the Red Lions will remain consistent in this game. Martin and Prince.
Thanks, Fatima. Well, that's the plan right now for Coach Yuri at nabanggit niya yun dahil nakipagsabayan sila sa fouls nung second quarter dito sa Letran, Prince.
And knowing San Beda, medyo disiplinado yan in terms of dun sa mga ganong bagay, mga fouls, medyo iniingatan nila yan.
And remember, they're doing
another offensive rebound
That's
for
right.
San Beda. That's 2 offensive rebounds, 2 chances for them. Although they missed, nakakuha sila ng konting swing of energy for that.
They're really out-hustling Letran on the glass. And they're doing this without their team captain. Itong si Yuken Andrada, who will take a rest for at least a week with that shoulder injury. Lex Gazingan enters for the first time. One of the players mula sa juniors team netong Letran. Ito si Yuken Andrada. Not suited up today. Of course, a key loss for San Beda, but you know, despite not having him on the floor, abante dito ang Red Lions. Buensalida off to the left that time. Brian Sahonia got all of his 7 points in the first quarter. Hasn't scored since. Jimmy Reyes rather. Couldn't score. Scored the bucket earlier. Ito na naman. Offensive rebounding. Lina in and out. Lex Gazingan. They go back on top here to Jonathan Manalili. Against Jimmy Reyes, yeah.
Nabanggit natin yung Brian Sahonia na nagpakita nung first game nila kung gaano siya ka-aggressive on offense, things like that. And yun yung hinahanap ng San Beda, especially last season. Medyo on and off siya, medyo inconsistent. And in this game, for the first 3 minutes, sobrang aggressive niya. But after getting those 7 points, nag-die down. Medyo bumaba yung aggressiveness niya. And up to now, hindi ko pa rin siya nakikitang nag-create para sa sarili niya or para sa teammate niya.
Jonathan Manalili with the three-pointer to tie things up. 41 all. This is our third deadlock of the game. Jonte Miller, he was reinserted to the game. But this is going to be an offensive foul. Ward off ang itatawag dito kay Miller.
It was really a charge. It was a great move, but it was really a charge.
Ito, si Jonathan Manalili, couple of baskets to begin the second half for him. He's got 11 points so far with 4 assists. At tabla tayo dito. I like this matchup, Reyes against Manalili. Kiting surveys the situation. Oh, Reyes picking his pocket. Miller, bounce pass, Sahonia scores!
Wow! Medyo, sasabihin ko dapat medyo maagang timeout, pero napansin ko lang na 5 minutes 40 na.
Kaya,
So, sakto lang.
mabilis ang mga encuentro action natin dito sa ating third quarter. May timeout tayo galing sa Letran. The San Beda fans are cheering right now. Their team ahead by 243-41, but it's been close. Ayan, so far, they have the upper hand here in the third quarter. And minimal fouls called for the first time in this game, Prince.
A complete opposite of our first half. And ayaw naman natin batiin, kasi 2-0 ang team fouls natin. Pero tumimeout ang Letran. Ano kaya ang instruction nitong ni Coach Allen sa kanila, no?
Kasi kay Coach Yuri kanina, napansin niya mabagal yung laro. Ito, bumibilis na. Pinapabilis na niya. This is part of their adjustment in the dugout. Kazingan, air ball. Buensalida, shot clock did not reset. Kazingan gets fouled from behind by Halbuena. Zane Halbuena will be called for the personal.
Pero mahirap kasi iwasan yun. Yung tipong nasa harapan mo na, tapos paabos yung shot clock. Kaya kong tapalin tong tira na to eh. Pero minsan yung gigil, nag-take over yan. And in that case, natawagan siya ng foul.
Matatakam ka talaga.
Matatakam ka talaga. Pero again, dyan papasok ang sabihin ng coach mo na okay na eh. Focus na yung shot clock eh. Dapat tinayaan mo na. Pero hindi mo maalis sa player yun eh. Kasi nasa harapan mo na eh.
So Alex Kazingan. At the free throw line here. Comes up short on the second. Jimboy Reyes bringing it across. Reyes attacking. Oh, stripped. Teo Cuajao is ahead. Cuajao gets fouled. So it's Letran's turn to turn up the pace.
Ito yung sinasabi ko kaninang baka ma-jinx natin. Dalawang sunod na foul galing sa San Beda ang magbibigay sa Letran ng chance na to get back the lead.
So,
and kung mapapansin mo, after that timeout by Coach Allen, mas bumilis itong pace ng Letran kasi kinukuha na nila yung transition ngayon. Ito yung nawala sa kanila after nung mga end ng first quarter na nag-start silang tumakbo and binilisan yung pace.
So now, they're trying to take back the lead here. Deo Cuajao mula sa linya. 2 for 2, no problem. For Cuajao, who has gotten all of his points so far
Kailangan
from the free throw
makuha
line.
na yan. Kailangan makuha na yan kasi hindi pa siya nakakahanap ng butas galing sa labas. Yung mga maliliit na bagay na yan, tutulong sa kanya to get yung rhythm niya going.
Beyond the halfway point of the third. Nakawala yung Brian Sahonia. That's his first basket since the first quarter.
First 3 minutes of the quarter.
First 3 minutes, yeah. Those are his numbers. Sahonia now with 11. Manalili, no. Floater, wala.
The athleticism of that rebound.
Yeah. Gonzalez. Lina, aatakihin si Buensalida. He turns around and comes up short. Jonathan Manalili now. Buensalida providing the screen. Manalili, inside pass. He saw the mismatch.
Again, with a mismatch, ang tendency ng players to pull
Yeah.
para hindi mo mabigyan ng space yung offense. And again, Nigel Gonzalez natawagan ulit ng foul.
Third foul on Nigel Gonzalez.
So, here's the situation. Di ba parte ng instruction ni Coach Yuri at the half yung fouling nila?
Oo.
Sila ngayon, 5 team fouls already in the penalty. Letran hasn't committed a single one.
Oo. And dahil yan sa pagiging aggressive ng Letran by making the pace faster and at the same time attacking the paint. And kung makikita mo, umpisa nitong game, nitong third quarter, ang unang tinira ng San Beda is a 3 from the corner. So, it tells you something na yung pace na hinahanap nila for that quarter is not to get to the paint, but to get open shots, which they do, and which they did. Except, hindi pa sila nakakahulog.
Brian Sahonia misfires. Manalili. Wow! Wala pa rin. Malamig pa si
Over
Deo
the back
Cuajao.
foul from Santos. That's gonna be tough. And I think Omega is already there to sub in for Santos.
Naka-pick up pa ng isa, no?
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero na-foul pa siya.
Santos will take a breather.
coming in for the Red Lions.
Yeah.
Mark Omega coming in for the...
Nasa likod siya ni ni Zed Etule.
Oo, nakapwesto si Etule.
Mark Denver Omega back in the ball game at the center spot. Ito si Puno. Miller, yes!
And Jonty Miller, three!
Jonty Miller connects from the outside.
Dito na kaya mag-umpisa ang pagbutas nila sa 3 points?
Abangan natin. Only the second triple of the game for San Beda. And San Beda forcing the turnover.
Oops, mismatch.
Miller against Omega. He goes all the way. And the foul. Jonty Miller with 13 points.
Swerte pa itong Letran at hindi napunta kay Omega yung foul. Kasi kung kay Omega napunta yung foul, sinong 4 ang ipapasok mo? Si Flores ulit. Possible na makuha ulit ng foul yun.
That's true. Ito'y tinawag kay Buensalida. But Jonty Miller extending San Beda's lead to 6-50 to 44. Welcome back to our ball game. Beda Letran matching up for the first time in season 101, and it's a 6-point game. The Red Lions, again, they are a depleted team today. You know, no RC Kalimag, no Yuki and Andrada, no MJ Vailoses, but no
Luis
problem.
Cabello
Oh, and
coming in for the
not all the time magiging losses siya. Because
Mark
sometimes,
Roque coming
yung mga
in
ganyang
for the
incidents, situations, nagbibigay yan ng opportunity para dun sa mga kapalitan nila na to, to step up, to show up, and to make sure na yung mga wala sa kanila at the time, ma-fill nila yung spots nun. And so far, okay naman ang tinatakbo ng San Beda.
Next man up mentality.
Oo.
Oh, Christopher Martin is in attendance. Di ko natanong kanina. Hindi. Ito pala, kanyang may bahay. Kasi AC ang bedista. Sinusuportahan nila.
Dante Miller making the free throw.
Yeah. So, 51-44 is the tally. San Beda trying to take control. Omega misfires. Ito na si Penny Estacio. So Kuya is now in the ball game for the Red Lions. Jonty, he's got the hot hand. Bismarck Lina. Miller attacks. Miller somehow gets it in.
Kinaliwa. So sobrang athletic niya. Tumalon siya, babagsak na siya, naitira pa rin niya. Hirap yun, ha?
Yeah, hirap nun. Red Lions establish their biggest lead. Manalili misses.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
They go back to Jonty.
I mean, he's hot.
Yeah.
Why not?
Miller. From the top of the key.
Hindi mo naman siya pwedeng pagbawalan doon kasi kakashoot lang naman niya. So, heat check lang. I mean, if he makes that, that's for sure gonna be a timeout.
They took the contact, the bump from Omega, and then the upper body strength to somehow flip it up
With the left.
with the left hand. That's his offhand. Estrada fading away. Miller collects the board. Forward pass. Songkuya gets the whistle.
Oh, Songkuya's in.
Yeah, that's Menard Songkuya.
Ah,
and
already making an impact. Well, actually, last season, siya rin yung isa sa mga guys na pinapasok talaga ni coach kapag namomoblema sila with the bigs and their fouls, And he has been stepping up. And now, nakapapasok lang niya. Nakakuha siya kagad ng foul from Letran. Which is good.
Yeah, energy big to si Menard Songkuya from still last season, but he misses the first.
And this has been their problem, San Beda's problem since the last two seasons. Yung free throws nila.
Songkuya has a second one though. Oh, too strong, both misses. Rosilio handling, approaching the final minute of the third. Roque! No. 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
Although they missed the shot, that was a very beautiful Spain action for this Letran, and they've been doing that since kanina pa, but they can't really find that three-pointer that they needed.
Estacio with 10 to shoot. Red Lions trying to compound on this 10-0 run. Songkuya, Penny.
Another offensive rebound by Bismarck.
15th offensive board for the Red Lions. And a half minute remaining here in the third. Lina, short stab, no. One-handed rebound for Roque. Ito na si Jimboy Estrada. A must-score situation for Letran.
This is the Spain play I was talking about. After that ball screen, there's going to be a guard setting a back pick for the big guy. And they got an open
Inside pass. Yeah.
pass kasi nagstay sila dito sa ibabaw. Which is si
The intention,
Jimboy. So wala talaga silang choice but to stay with him. And in that case, Omega got a wide open layup.
Yun yung plano talaga ni Jimboy Estrada.
Very beautiful play.
Masusubukan sa linya itong si Mark Denver Omega.
Ito na kaya yung inaantay niya na maging spark para dito sa game na to.
Yeah. Tignan natin. MDO so far hasn't found his groove in 2 games dito sa ating season. He's only taken 1 shot. Short on the first.
Let's take note, Beda has been in penalty early. I think 6 minutes. But how many free throws have they gotten this quarter? Hindi, I think, personally, hindi nila na-maximize. Na maagang nag-penalty itong Beda. Hindi nila nakuha yung mga fouls para ma-ascend sila dun sa line more. Diba?
You're right. 6 attempts lang para sa Letran. Given the situation. Penny! Off the back iron. And that's how we will end the exciting third quarter. The Red Lions with more control in this game, unleashing a 10-1 run to end the third quarter. They're ahead 53-45. We'll be back for more. We'll be back to write the final chapter of this one when we return. To scoring half of Beda's output in the third.
Yes, and that's how aggressive he is in making sure na he's gonna take over. He's not really a rookie anymore based on the game he's playing right now. But all I can say is he's doing a heck of a job.
And he was the one who spearheaded that 10-1 run by Beda to end the third. Nigel Gonzalez misses from the outside. And MDO will be fouled. Joe Celso ang tatawagan dito. So, Prince, that's another early foul against Beda.
And again, merong instruction sa kanila na iwasan ang pagpa-foul during halftime. But, yun ang una nilang ginawa sa third and sa fourth.
It's gonna be vital here in the fourth quarter. Kasi kung pwedeng makakuha ng libreng puntos dyan ang Letran, lalo na sinusubukan nilang humabol. Rosilio, open look. Rosilio knocks it down.
Ayan na. Kanina pa inaantay ng Letran yung tira na yan.
Peter Rosilio now with 7 points. And that's the third triple of the Knights. Gonzalez thought about it. Estacio attacks the closeout. Etule the jumper. No. Panik sa labas. Another offensive board for Beda. Offensive rebound number 16 for them. Gonzalez got the step and the bucket. Nigel Gonzalez scoring his first field goal of the game. Got it in 6 attempts. But the turnover on Letran.
Pinapakita lang ni Nigel yung pagiging two-way player niya. No? After making that basket, getting a good pressure and a turnover para sa Letran.
Right now, let's hear the fourth quarter report from our courtside reporter, Fatima Reyes. Fatima.
For a while, we can forget about the records because when it's Beda and Letran on the floor, it's all about the pride and tradition. And this is exactly what Coach Alan Ricardo is pointing out was in giving 3 letter Ds to remember. First is to have better decision-making in handling the ball. Second is to have more discipline inside the court. And third, to double the effort in all aspects. At sa huling quarter nga, kapag daw pinagsama-sama ito, this game will be more than just the school pride but a redemption for themselves. Martin and Prince.
Thank you so much, Fatima Reyes. Doon pa lang sa number 1, sumabay yung agaw ng Beda Red Lions. They didn't take care of the ball, particularly here at the start of the fourth. They've been turning the ball over. So they need to, as Fatima said, make more effort. Show more effort here in this game.
Parang parang kulang yung identity ng Letran dito sa game na to. Hindi ko makita yung bagay na talagang pinagkakakilanlan para sa Letran, which is yung physicality and yung aggressiveness nila on both offense and defense. Parang kulang na kulang.
It's another miss and an empty trip for the Letran Knights.
And I like how the guards of San Beda, especially Estacio and Gonzalez, controlling the pace, making sure na they take their time. Kasi nga naman, lamang sila.
So, ball going out. We're now seeing the first entry of the game for Chad Gamad. Interestingly, Prince, hindi pa siya, ngayon pa lang siya ipinasok nito ni Coach Allen Ricardo after scoring 11 points against JRU. He was one of the bright spots. This is, you know, the Phil Canadian Chad Gamad who scored 3 3-pointers against JRU.
Also, si Manalili, ngayon pa lang din pumasok.
Yeah.
Medyo matagal nagpahinga si Manalili, so medyo malamig pa yan pagpasok ngayon. Tingnan natin kung paano nila paiinitin agad ito si Manalili dahil, again, he's been crucial for dun sa comeback ng Letran during the first half.
Again, this is not the start to the season Letran has envisioned. Siyempre, with the retooled lineup, you know, they are considered one of the deepest teams in the league. You know, a lot of talk with, of course, the transferees, Roque, Omega, the arrival of Manalili, and the holdovers, few holdovers, pero matitibay, Santos, Quahaw. So, the expectation is high for this team. Kanino kaya last touch to? Nagsabay yung tapenyo.
Pero kung titignan mo yung angulo, dahil patanggap yung isa, patapik yung isa, possible na dun sa tapik, manggagaling yung huling touch talaga.
Kasi siya yung nagpaiba ng direksyon ng bola.
May papasok ulit na Letran. Mag-usap kayo ng maigi para 5 lang kayo sa loob.
Ito papasok
kasi hindi ma-afford ulit yung isa pang technical kasi naghahabol kayo.
Yeah. Deo Quahaw is about to check back in. Jun Roque will take a breather. Roque, this hasn't been his game so far. 2 out of 5, only 4 points.
And it all came from the free throw. Very unusual para dito kay Quahaw.
Brian Sahonia triggers this one in. Penny Estacio lumagpas sa linya. Sabi ni Penny, hinihila yung jersey ko.
Again, there will be calls, there will be non-calls. And in that case, the referees decided na yung contact siguro is hindi mag-warrant ng foul. Kasi basketball is a physical sport. And that's gonna be part. There's gonna be grabbing, there's gonna be holding, pulling, pushing. And that's all part of the game.
5 to shoot. Manalili from the parking lot. Online, but a little bit short. Jumel Puno. Sahonia attacking the space. Offensive foul against Sahonia. One of the few times na disadvantage yung upper body strength ni Brian Sahonia, really bulldozing his way to the hoop. Erasing Manalili from the picture. Ito si Manalili. Letran has to move with more sense of urgency. 12 to shoot. They go to Quahaw this time. He's got Penny on him. Step back 3. Wala pa rin. Deo Quahaw now, 0 out of 4 from the field. Jumel Puno picks it up. No backcourt called. Chad Gamad gets the steal. Manalili scans the floor. Manalili to the corner. Umatake si Quahaw. Yes! That is his first bucket of the game.
Deo Quahaw.
Di siya makakuha sa labas. Inilapit ni Deo Quahaw.
At again, dyan papasok yung smarts ng isang player. Yung strength niya, alam niya na nasa labas. And they are really denying him dun sa outside Pero he makes sure na pagbabayarin niya.
Big shot from Benny Estacio. San Beda reestablishes 10-point lead now for them. Quick answer from MDO.
And the Spain play is really working good for them. Nakakakuha talaga sila ng magandang looks.
Yeah.
Galing dun sa Spain action na yan.
Hinahanap si Brian Sahonya. Sahonya. Too strong. Ball is tapped out. Etule unable to save it. Etule is cramping up. Good sportsmanship shown here by Manalili. Helping out Zed Etule, who has shown his all-out hustle today, Prince.
Totoo naman. I mean, grabbing all those rebounds, getting those fouls, attacking the basket. Masasabi mo na talaga na sulit yung Rams na yan.
Yeah.
Pero 4 minutes na lang.
Oo, no? I'm sure nasa isip niya gusto niyang tapusin.
Oo naman.
Diba?
Oo naman.
Kaya
Lahat naman ng player ganyan.
Oo.
Pero again, hindi mo naman pwedeng tawaran sa kanya na nag-grab siya ng kulang. Kasi binigay naman niya talaga lahat. And evident dun sa naging laro niya all throughout the entire 3 quarters and a half.
4 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals and 2 blocks for Zed Etule.
And again, hindi madali yung ginagawa niya kasi ang kabantayan niya si Santos, si Buensalida, si Omega. Napakalalaking players niyan and mahirap kabanggaan niyan.
At rookie pa lang yun, si Zed Etule. Manalili, yes!
Ito rin. Cramps na rin.
Ika-ika, pabalik itong si Jonathan Manalili. Umiiling siya dito. Nigel Gonzalez looks to take advantage. He's got Manalili on him. Blow by, corner. Jonty pulls back. Miller drives middle. Lost it. Nobody else touched it. Jump ball. It goes to Letran. This was the bump and the basket for Jonathan Manalili. Afterwards, he cramped up.
Pero mukhang ilalaban niya.
Oo.
Hindi, stop muna. Or may challenge.
So this is a chance for him to recover a little bit. Yeah, he's being stretched out.
Kakailanganin siya nitong Letran kasi so far, siya yung pinaka-effective para dito sa Letran in getting to the spots that he wanted.
Ito, Jonty Miller. Napitawan yung bola.
I think that was a good challenge by challenge. Sulit. Sulit yung challenge na yun.
So, Letran basketball. Ito, Manalili is walking properly. Pero ang hirap lang dyan, Prince. Kapag naramdaman mo na yung cramps, andyan na yan.
One wrong step, aangat na yan. Pero again, sometimes kasi nasa will ng isang player yan. Na kahit pinupulikat ka, nilalaban mo. And makikita mo yan, doon mo makikita yung character ng isang player.
Ito, talaga nilalaban to ni Jonathan Manalili.
Pushing to your threshold.
Yeah. Ayan, pinapagpag niya ng konti yung left leg. But he's needed by his team. You mentioned, siya lang talaga yung nakaka-breakdown ng depensa ng San Beda. And here he is. Omega. Manalili pulling the trigger. No. And the rebound for Joe Celso.
If he wasn't cramping, that would have been an attack. But the fact that he was cramping, I think, unconsciously, he settled for that 3. And I think, for you to shoot a 3, kailangan mo ng legs eh. And the fact that he's cramping, maybe, nag-compensate siya more dun sa arms, kaya alanganin yung pagkakatira niya. Although I think it was a good shot by him kasi they really sagged off on that. And all throughout the game, San Beda has been giving Letran those 3-pointers. And they're having a hard time making those.
Yeah. Only 3 out of 16 for the Knights. Although mas mababa yung clip ng San Beda, 3 out of 23. Eh, sa ibang aspect naman, bumabawi yung Red Lions.
I mean, if you have big guys like Celso, Etule, Lina, yung mga tira mo sa 3 points, kahit marami yan, alam mong may kukuha. And in this game, they have 16 offensive rebounds. And it shows.
Yeah. Oh, stolen. Good effort from Manalili. Jonathan now. Straight away 3. Wala pa rin. And he's now settling for the outside shot. Although again, that was a good look.
He was wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, pag hindi mo tinira yung mga ganong klaseng tira, kahit pa sabihin mo na dapat inatake niya, open yun eh.
Yeah.
In the first place in basketball, what we're looking for is an open shot. And that was an open shot. And that was a good shot for him.
Yeah. That was a really good look. So another empty trip for Letran. 3.5 to go in the ball game. Jonty Miller. Miller to the corner. Gonzalez off the back iron. Gonzalez gets it back. Another one. This time it's good for Gonzalez.
Parang masyadong malayo to ah. Doon ako sa mas malapit. Piso-piso by Nigel Gonzalez with the offensive rebound.
5th point for Gonzalez. 62-54 lead for San Beda. Manalili. Cuajao, Bumuebuelo. Cuajao for 3. That one rimmed out. And Jonty Miller looking to take control. Gonzalez thought about it. They'll hold the basketball. They'll waste away some precious time. 5 to work with. Penny needs to shoot. He knows it. Good block from Letran. Cuajao doesn't have the numbers, but he'll take it all the way.
There you go, Cuajao.
6-point game.
I don't think that was a smart play by San Beda prior to that transition by Letran. First of all, Manalili is the one guarding Miller. And we all know that Manalili is cramping up. And Miller has been playing so well for San Beda. They should have given the ball to Miller and made him attack Manalili.
Deep into the trenches. The final 2 minutes. Oh. They wave off the basket. So here's a golden opportunity now for the Letran Knights.
Did they call a basket on that?
No, they waved it off. Tumapak si Nigel. Dun
That was
sa
a good
ating
look
line.
by the refs.
Yeah.
That was a good call.
Whew.
Coulda,
Alright.
woulda.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Would have been a big shot for
You know?
Gonzalez.
Could have been a dagger they're waiting for. But the
Instead,
basketball gods are giving chance para dito sa Letran.
Jonathan Manalili. He has 13 points in the game. Manalili to Omega!
Mark Omega.
4-point game. Letran is chipping away on this lead. Gonzalez trying to shake off Gamad. They go to Jonty Miller. Oh, he is being pressured here. Miller inside. Lina fouled hard.
That was a good pass by Miller. Lina making sure na he's in the right spot at the right time, getting the trap pass.
And look at this. Manalili to Mark Denver Omega.
Back-to-back plays, you know, para dito kay Omega. And that's big for him, especially he's having a hard time all throughout the game, getting his rhythm since the first game.
Yeah, exactly. Finally getting on the board. Pressure-packed free throws for Bismarck Lina. He's 2 out of 4. So far, gets the roll on the first. second one. Two for two for
Bismarck
Bismarck
Lina
Lina.
coming in big
Timeout, Letran Knights.
this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Getting those offensive glass and making sure to get the 2 free throws that was awarded to him.
Timeout muna tayo. Welcome back to the coverage. If you guys just tuned in, you're not yet too late. 1 minute and 21 left.
A lot can happen.
A lot, yeah. So you tuned in at the right time. Final moments of this game. 1 minute and 21 left. 6-point contest.
Pinapawisan nga yung kamay ko eh. Pinapawisan yung kamay ko. Hindi ko alam kung paano mangyayari sa game na to eh.
Right before this, Bismarck Lina calmly sinking 2 free throws. Pero bago yon, gumagawa ng momentum itong Letran Knights. Joe Celso is back inside. Gamad to trigger this one in. So 14 ang shot clock ng Letran. Gamad, good look. Nothing there. And the rebound is secured by Beda. Here comes Nigel Gonzalez. Gonzalez handles. Nigel bounce pass. Oh, he had a shot there, but opted to pass. So Letran dodges another bullet. But they had to convert, or they have to convert rather. Manalili. Inside. Isa pang pasa. Oh, Miller! Blocks it out of nowhere! Jonty now.
That might have actually sealed the game for Beda.
Miller! Yes!
Alexander
Defense to
Miller!
offense. Jonty Miller.
The saving grace.
Timeout, Letran Knights.
And Beda pulls ahead. 66 to 58. Balik sa ating laban. And we're seeing a Jonty Miller takeover. That was the block. Tignan natin. Oh, okay. Did it hit the board first? Pero
That's a close one.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
close one.
But Jonty Miller on the other side took matters into his own hands.
Oh.
Defense, offense action from the rookie.
And again, if you play good defense, most probably you're gonna get rewarded.
Yeah.
And in that case, he was rewarded.
And it looks like he's gonna reward this Beda team with another win. Half-minute remaining. Gamad, Manalili, all alone. No! And that's been the story for the Letran Knights, at least on offense. 3 out of 20 from long distance. But they get it back.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Babalikan natin yung instruction ni Coach Yuri kanina na bawasan yung foul. Sa umpisa lang pala. Kasi parehas sila 2 team fouls lang.
That's right. Nakinig na yung mga bata niya. Pagkatapos noon, Manalili. That's a desperate heave by Jonathan Manalili.
And the morale on the Letran bench has died down.
You see it in the body language.
Okay, Martin, I have a question.
Yeah.
So dito sa game na to, sa tingin mo saan yung naging turning point? Nung doon sila bumaba yung moral ng Letran.
When Miller took over, I think. Oh, yeah. Well, there were different points, at least. For you.
But again, dyan natin babalikan yung emotions natin sa game na minsan kailangan mas makontrol natin. And it can either make or break the game. And in this case, medyo na-capitalize ng San Beda.
Costly, no? Yung sequence na yun.
Yung sequence na yun. Kasi humahabol sila during that time. Letran was trying to get a comeback. And right after that, unsportsmanlike foul, San Beda went away. And took over the game. Especially Miller.
Final seconds. John D! With the exclamation point! 22 points for John D. Miller. And that's all she wrote. Round 1 goes to San Beda. The Red Lions defeat the Letran Knights 68 to 58. And they go 2-0 in season 101.
Look at Coach Allen. In Philippine culture, if you're already winning,
yeah, that's true.
Those kinds of baskets, normally they don't take it. But give it to him. He's a rookie. And maybe he doesn't know the culture. And he's just trying to, be the best player he can be. But again, you can see the bench telling him not to take it. Maybe hindi niya narinig. But Coach Yuri and then the coaching staff, they were telling them not to take the shot anymore. And right after that shot, went to the bench. Coach Yuri was telling him, no need to take that shot.
Yeah. Well, he'll learn.
But aside from that, he did very well in this game. He took over. He took the charge. Took on that responsibility of the vets not being able to play. And get away with the win.